Ooh, sorry, I'm stuck in my throat. Hello, YouTube viewers and PlayStation Network members. John 11 Hot here. I'm just on my way back home. And I just did a little bit of shopping. Just picked up a couple of small little things. Oh boy, bad place for me to be right now. Ever been in the back of stores? Going like taking a shortcut to get somewhere short. Yeah, as you can basically see in the back of me, I'm near the back of stores and restaurants, and you know, it doesn't smell too good. You know, I'm just taking a shortcut. Yeah, it's not safe. I wouldn't go this way at nighttime. No way. Dark, not a lot of light around here, so I wouldn't go this way at night. And it's not safe to go during the day, but you know, I just don't want to, you know, like, I don't want people to basically look at me like I'm fucking, pardon the French. I don't want them thinking I'm nuts when I'm talking to myself. And you know, yeah, I'm just talking to you viewers and stuff like that, you know, but you know, it's still kind of considered a little crazy, even though it's not. Well, this is probably my 192 or 93 or 94, I don't know, depending on how it's uploaded correctly, I don't know. I know I keep saying this. I'm looking very forward to my 200th video. Reason? Because it gives me some time to rest and kind of like think a lot of things about what I want to do for my next 200 videos or my next 100 videos or something. You know, so it's going to be pretty much, like, I'm going to probably start the videos, like, I don't know. Yeah, like, after I'm done with my 200th, I'm going to take a break for a while. Like, I'm still going to be here on YouTube. I'm going to still be checking out what's new on YouTube. Yeah, like, and if you're a viewer or I subscribe to your channel, I'm basically still going to watch your videos. Yeah, like, yeah, because I'm always checking for cool stuff to basically do or talk about or something. Now, there is something that's on my mind. Now, I'm not, yeah, like, I'm not like the nostalgia critic or any critic, but this morning I turned the TV on, right? And oh my fudging God, you are not gonna believe this crap. You know, like, have you ever seen the movie Rocky? Oh yeah, they went there. Broadway made Rocky on Broadway. It's like, you know, like, it's like a musical shit. You know, like, yeah, they're gonna make it look like it's real boxing, and it's just like performing arts kind of garbage. I mean, I don't have a problem with performing arts. I basically saw The Lion King on Broadway, which was really nice. You know, like, you know, like, if it's still playing, I strongly suggest that you get tickets and see it. You know, like, I'm not promoting it, but you know, like, it's a really good show. You should check it out. You know, like, if it's your first time in the New York area, get it. You know, get some tickets for it and go see it. It's really good. And you know, you know, you be the judge if you like it or not. But there's like other movies that became so-called hits now, like the movie Ghost, you know, with Patrick Swayze, the late Patrick Swayze, and stuff like that. You know, they made that into a Broadway musical, I think. Well, it's not kind of a musical; it's kind of like a Broadway show. Yeah, there's been like a ton of Broadway shows and stuff like that, so, you know, don't get me wrong. And I just got like weird looks from a cop looking at me, you know, like on the driver's side. Like, looked at me like I'm like I'm nuts. That's why I don't like doing this kind of stuff when I'm walking around most of the time. You know, it's okay. It's just I don't have, you know, I don't have a problem with it. It's just, you know, like, it's just that my day hasn't been going as smooth as I wanted it. You know, like, I called. You know, I'm not gonna get it because it's just gonna make my day worse. But you know, Um, Now, when you have a movie, like when you see a movie in the theaters, you're like, okay, this is good. Like and stuff like that. But in the back of your mind, you kind of wonder, like I've never seen these, I've seen the first Rocky movie. Don't get me wrong. The first Rocky movie was like really badass, Got basically a nobody that becomes, that wants to become a somebody or something like that. I mean, it's all your point of view. I basically see like a person that's a nobody that becomes a somebody, and he gets like a shot at becoming a somebody because he wins a title match against Apollo Creed, which everybody basically knows. So I don't basically have to talk about that. But the thought of it becoming a Broadway show. I mean, what the hell were they? What the hell are they thinking? Yeah. I would prefer to basically watch the movie, on Broadway. But the one then I was not actually on Broadway, like a Broadway stage. I prefer to basically see it in a Broadway movie theater or something. If they ever had a Broadway movie theater before, But I've been to Manhattan so many times. There's like so many Broadway shows. And in Manhattan over by Times Square. They got the Broadway show Annie, the Spider-Man Broadway show, basically that one. The Lion King. There used to be Beauty and the Beast, which basically did really good, and then they ended that. And then I think they had like a couple of and down the road they're gonna come up with a dozen other Broadway Disney movies to put on Broadway, like maybe Tangled or something like that. I don't know. They're probably going to do a whole mess full of different kind of Broadway musicals having to do with movies and stuff like that. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Some Broadway shows that that get the idea. Some movies that should be on Broadway should be like dancing movies, like Step Up or something like that. That should be like on Broadway. Because everybody's seen the Step Up movies, like the dancing type movies. That kind of stuff should be on Broadway, not in theaters. I mean, I don't have a problem with dancing movies. I mean, Footloose was a real good one. That should be on a Broadway, depending on how good it does in theaters and stuff like that, But there's like a lot of movies that have come and gone on Broadway. I think Cats is no longer on Broadway. It's been a while, so. But Cats, I definitely know, is probably no longer on Broadway. The Phantom of the Opera, which is also, I believe, based on a movie. Like a black and white movie, which basically had no voices, no sound, just a black and white picture with some music and stuff like that or something. But it was like really good, but basically to make it into like a Broadway show, I don't know. And then of course you got the Phantom of the Opera movies that are like musical type things. Then there's now, this is something that probably most people probably don't know, but I think I basically heard this as a rumor somewhere on the internet that another one of another John Waters film is gonna kind of be on Broadway. It's called Crybaby. It's not I wouldn't kind of consider it a musical because there wasn't that much but it was like kind of like something that should kind of be on Broadway. But I mean, if you've seen the movie, you be a judge. I'm just basically giving my side of the opinion of what I basically think should and shouldn't be on Broadway and stuff, But there are movies that should be on Broadway and some that shouldn't. And Rocky is one of those movies that should not be on Broadway because I basically saw a commercial. Does Rocky have a tattoo on his right arm? I don't think so. So, it's going to fail. So, you basically got to make, if you're going to do something like a Rocky on Broadway kind of show, basically get an actor that looks a little bit like Sylvester Stallone and looks like the other actors from the movie, just to kind of like give it that real movie experience type thing, instead of making it look all girlish, because when you put Rocky on Broadway, it sucks. Now, the one thing I think should be a musical, which I basically think was on Broadway, but I don't know if it is anymore, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That was a musical thing because it had like a lot of musical numbers in it and stuff like that. Like most movies should be on Broadway, and some that shouldn't. So, I'm basically just saying my point of view, what I think should be on Broadway and what shouldn't. But, I know I said that before. But Rocky is one of them. Ghost is another that shouldn't be on Broadway because, you want a movie that basically is like a musical number and stuff like that, Like Footloose, there wasn't a lot of singing. But Hairspray, well, the 2000 and something movie of Hairspray, that was more of a musical number than any, because you had like more singing, less action and stuff. That like movies like that should basically be on Broadway, stuff like that. I mean, it'd be like putting like The Predator on Broadway, or any of the Predator movies or Alien movies, like any of the action-packed movies they basically see in that you've seen on theaters or rented on video or DVD or whatever. If you basically if they would basically put that stuff on Broadway, forget it. It'd be like crap because it's not musical. Broadway is having to do with musical numbers, not basic action adventure garbage crap. I mean, the kind of The Lion King is an animated. To basically bring it to live action on Broadway is pretty good. And then doing the same with Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, Cinderella, and all those other Disney movies, it's pretty good. It all depends on how it's done, how it's how it's acted out, and how the story looks. On Broadway, that is. Until next time, YouTube viewers and PlayStation Network members, this is John 11 Hot saying, what's your opinion on movies that should or should not be on Broadway? Until next time, viewers, peace out.